somebody made a homemade heddle. I guess this probably worked. Did the trick real quick. If you're stuck in a jam and lasted longer than the metal ones did, you could go and do something like that. Okay, so I'm feeling really guilty about all this thread, but I think I just have to get rid of it. There's a lot of it there too, and it seems really cool, but I'm feeling guilty about it, but it's got to go. I got to get to it. I got to get to the base of this and clean it up, and there's no way to save any of it. I apologize. So as I start disassembling this came off real easy, almost too easy, as it were, because as you start taking things apart, for those of you who know, it's always the last bolt that gives you problems. The problem is, I can clean this up, and I can even sand all that down and make it look real nice, except if I start this, let's say I did this piece, that means I have to do every one of these pieces, because I can't have one piece looking nice and the rest of it still looking old. So like here you can see what the original color looked like that was covered up by that rug, and then what it looks like that it was hidden away in a garage. You can see it better over here too. You can see the difference, the distinction in color. This was protected by all the thread. This was out in the open. So I like this look, but I have to sand this down. So I'm having a debate. So this reed had this is like a paper or plastic covering on top of this metalwork that they glued together to make the reed. Now I'm going to have to strip this off. This is just falling off every little bit. I am going to have to try to figure out a way to cover that and protect it while it's in the wood. So it might just be something as simple as wax, but we'll see if I can go with something a little heavier than that. Okay, so I finished the reed. It's not perfect. There's still a little bit of rust in there, but it's going to be fine for what we're doing. And then I ended up sanding these down just lightly. I just took was it 150 and went over it a little bit and got some of the heavier grime out of there, and then put a new finish of a poly. This is a stain in a poly. It's American chestnut satin. Just didn't want to put a gloss coat on there for something that's going to be a tool. But boy, did that come out nice. This is a real nice finish. So I am going to have to redo the whole thing now in that, just so it all matches, and it'll look nice too. So the next project will be taking these out. I'm gonna take the chains off, and I am gonna replace those and get them nice and cleaned up. There's one eyelet that's busted on that little corner there, so I'm gonna be fixing that, and I can do that when this is off. Got new heddles to get those cleaned up, and then After I get done with that, I'll be working on this and fixing the handle, which is here. I got it out of there. It's just a big hole now. I gotta fix that. So join us in the next part. Thank you.